This is a college football playoff semifinal at the Sugar Bowl. It's the Oklahoma Sooners and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, along with Joel Clack. And Holly Rowe is ringside as we get this game going. Tremendous atmosphere today, Holly.
Catching up with the Fighting Irish head coach before the game. This is where all the bragging rights and all that has happened before is on the line. As you know, the Big Ten has won the last several national championships, and these SEC players want to let them know we are ready to compete. A lot on the line, a lot of bragging rights, but more importantly, an opportunity to move on to the next round of the playoffs. I expect there to be a lot of chirping back and forth here, guys. We'll see how it is down here on the field. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for the semifinal collision. The kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. And here's the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 31. One of the things about this expanded playoff bracket that fans find so attractive, you're going to get numerous collisions between the two dominant conferences in the sport, the Big Ten and the SEC.
What a treat it is, Chris, because we know these conferences are the deepest and the best conferences in college football. When we get a matchup like this, it's time to just sit back and enjoy it. What a day.
He's got a crease. He's in the clear. Out past the 30. Here he goes. Touchdown, Notre Dame, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. That's just power football. This team out of the SEC believe they have a big edge at the line of scrimmage. That play shows why. Joel, if they can keep this up, looks like they're closing in on a big victory.
Well, they should have a lot of belief in that line of scrimmage, because when you turn on the tape every single week, this offensive line pushing forward, winning that line of scrimmage, and they're doing it again here today.
Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. He's got room to breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Oklahoma, as they fight back here in this playoff game. Kicking team out for the PAT try. And it's up and good. After putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Mobley. At strong coverage, though, they tackle him at the 11-yard line. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start.
He'll be taken down. There is a flag on the field. We'll see if this sack holds up. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. critical third down play for this offense right here. Back to throw. It's Carr. Lets it fly to the wideout. With sure hands. It's Graham. Breaks into the clear. He goes out of bounds, but what play? They move the ball inside the 35. They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Testing the right side here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. And the Fighting Irish will call their first timeout. Now left with two of them during the first half. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Fires it to the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. He will not be caught. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Sategna. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And now the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. You can just feel it. There's always extra juice in the Big Ten and the SEC collide. The SEC, of course, dominating the championship landscape for more than a decade, with the Big Ten flexing now, Joel, 3 years in a row.
Well, Chris, to be the best, you got to beat the best. And the title is going to go through one of these two conferences. In order for the Big Ten to get to the mountaintop, they had to go through the SEC. And now it's going to be vice versa. Right now, the Big Ten holds the title. The SEC wants it, and they want it back.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
And there's that connection that we've been expecting to see. That's something on film that really showed up, is this timing of the quarterback and wide receiver. And they haven't really established it yet today until here on third down. That's a good job. Maybe it gets them going here a little bit for the future.
Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Sooners. No chance to catch him there. Now here comes the point after attempt.
What I love about this throw is that it is on time. And when you're on time, you can complete the ball in tight windows. You can allow for yards after the catch, all of it. And here, they're able to get the completion for the touchdown. Beautiful job by this quarterback.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Zone. It's Mobley. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback.
He's got space. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. This running back continues to impress, and forget the freshman label. He's had a year of experience now. He's had a tremendous year, and Joel, they clearly trust him, rely on him in this big game.
Chris, what I've been most impressed with is his durability. Normally a young running back, you try to take a few of those carries off of him during the course of the year, but they have just leaned in, and he has delivered. I tell you, this is as impressive of a young running back as I've seen in a long time.
Caught in the backfield. It's Graham. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Pass play produces just a yard, so now they come up 2nd and 9. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Looking to pass. It's Carr. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
I tell you, you got to play well on 3rd down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on 1st and 2nd. He's got to be great in situations, and one of those situations that I think about is 3rd down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on 4th.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. That's a design quarterback keeper. Breaks 1 tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
It's always important to stay on schedule as an offense. It allows you to have full disposal of your playbook, and you don't get into those obvious passing situations. So even though they're not moving the chains here, this is what I would call a very successful play because you're on schedule.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a 1st down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's 4th down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, 4th down.
The ball near midfield. The offense going to go for it on 4th down. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Makes the catch downfield. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a 1st down with plenty to spare. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. So at the end of 1, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. That'll be delay of game. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. A penalty backs up the offense. It's 1st and 15. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. It's reeled in. It's Sategna. They finally tackle him all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here, this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence. And he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
And the Sooners look to keep this drive moving. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
This is one of my favorite concepts in football, just a simple tight end drag route. The key is, as a quarterback, you've got to be on time. If you're on time, you allow that tight end to run after the catch.
Direct snap. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
They'll toss it to the back. Oh, they bring him down just short of the end zone. They'll spot it at the 1.
Well, that's going to bring up 3rd and goal, and now this offense has a decision to make. Do you stay on the ground, or do you try to throw this ball into the end zone? I personally believe you got to understand, do you have 4 downs or not? If you don't,
and he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
This guy has such a nose for the goal line. Now, 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. And I'm telling you, anytime he's close, he's getting that ball across the goal line. There is no doubt about it. He is so good in that situation.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Back out on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Hand off to the single back. Open field ahead. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards. Got
an opening here. Goes out of bounds after a solid gain close to the 45.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half, you get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Back to throw. It's Carr. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Offense won't snap it. They'll spend a timeout before this 2nd down. Just the one timeout remaining now in the half. Incompletion makes it second down. Looking to throw here. A deep shot to the left side. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. To the air, it's Notre. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. The gain is good enough for a first down near the 38.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Handoff from the shotgun. He's got a crease. Picks up the first, looking for more. And he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Sooners. Too much speed for the defense.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it. They're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Mobley. And he's tackled at the 25. Same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. He's got open space. He's in the clear. The 30. At the 20. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Irish. He breaks away for the touchdown.
Chris, how about the speed to take it the distance? Once he got a crease, it was over. There were even some defenders that had an angle, but he outran all of them for a touchdown. What a huge play for this offense. An outstanding run by this back.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Sategna. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They'll run it here. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first. Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Can he make it to the marker? Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Yeah, Chris, that looked really close, and I love the second effort from this running back, fighting for extra yards and ultimately moving the chains. Didn't look like a lot was there in the run game, and yet he was able to fall forward and get the line to gain for a first down.
Scanning the field, it's Notre. Quick throw to his receiver. Grab down the middle, it's Sategna. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Really good teams play great situational football. Here you've got a 2-minute drive to end the half. You've got to go down there and get scores, and this is a massive completion down the field. It flips the field and puts you in position where you feel like you can expect points. Now you got to continue to execute and put this ball in the end zone.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
This is just solid coverage in the back end, and they told us that they were going to be aware of these deep shots. They knew that they were going to get some aggressive calls from this offense, and here it shows up early in this game. But again, the coverage is sound, and what I love about them is their ability to track these routes deep down the field. Trying to take a shot, but the coverage is there.
Movement here from the tight end. Fights off a defender. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable third down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a third down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Now here comes the bunch formation. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, and he can't hang on to it. That's a guy known for his hands. Couldn't pick it off. Brings up fourth down.
That is a poor decision by this quarterback. That's not the matchup that you want. The coverage is tight. Really should have been intercepted. I think the quarterback got away with that one. Sigh of relief from that offensive coordinator that that's not a turnover.
And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. It's caught. He's got room. He goes out of bounds, but a nice play. Moves the ball to the 45.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Looking to throw. It's Carr. Goes deep off his back foot. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Notre Dame. A That's a big moment here in this playoff game to get points before halftime, knowing the other side is going to get the football to begin the third quarter. Joel, exactly what they were looking for.
Chris, that's exactly right. The last thing that they wanted to do is afford a chance for the opposition to double up and get a late score in the second quarter and then get the ball in the third quarter. This is a tremendous drive to be able to stick the ball in the end zone, then go in at halftime and regroup, look at film, and get a real good cohesive plan for this second half. Because here we go. We got one half of football left to move on in this playoff.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This could create some problems for a defense. They'll run it to the right side. Gets the first and still running. Breaks into the clear. At the 30 now. Past the 10. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Powers into the end zone. Well, that's exactly what they were looking for this offense. We talked about the importance of scoring before halftime, and now, Joel, getting the ball to begin the next half, a real chance to build momentum.
Chris, the opportunity to double up, it's so big in these games. This is exactly why you defer if you win the coin toss, so you can have this chance, and it's icing on the cake if you can get the late second quarter score. Now you can go in at halftime, make the adjustments, and come out with your best stuff in the early third quarter drive.
So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? To throw, it's Carr. Hit as he released it. He's got a man down the middle. The Irish now use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. Bringing it out, it's Sategna. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Mateer. Blitz and a quick sack.
Well, this offense better figure out this protection because you cannot allow pressure to come right up the middle of the field, right into the face of the quarterback. I think they need to full slide. This running back is not doing a great job identifying the linebackers, and here the Mike linebackers right in the lap of the quarterback right away.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. That's reeled in. It's Sategna. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Sooners will have to kick it away. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. and he's got a crease here. Look out. Muscles past the defender. Out of bounds. He's got it inside the 40. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Takes the ball and heads to the left. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Chris, it seems like the quarterback made up his mind before the snap. This has got to be a post-snap read. To me, this is a pass read all day long. He gives it to the back, and they don't gain any yards.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back. It's Carr. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be first down and goal. The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. This has become a really entertaining playoff game. Both offenses back and forth answering each other. Now, Joe, which side can execute better here in the second half and come out with a W?
Well, Chris, you call the biggest tennis tournaments in the world. This is one of those great volleys. Back and forth we go. These offenses trading big old forehands from the baseline. And I got to tell you, it just feels like this is going to be an instant classic.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Sategna. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. He's got some space. Look out. He's in the clear. And he goes out of bounds just short of the 40. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. And when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage. This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to go play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to trim out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
Crucial third down play right here. Scanning the field, it's Notre. Finds an open target on the left side. Touchdown, Sooners. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Chris, this is the advantage of the modern running back. The guy that can gain yards between the tackle, but one that can create a play in the pass passing game. This is just a dump off on the outside, and he's able to just scamper into the end zone. Beautiful job by the quarterback, getting to him in the progression, and it's a touchdown for this offense.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO the run-pass option that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking to pass. It's Carr. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
What a great job by this pass rush. On 3rd down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's 4th down. Comes a gamble. Offense on the field, going for it on 4th down. Quick throw. The catch is made. On a tackle made, but it's enough for a 1st down. And the quarterback features the wide receiver has been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit? Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point, other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working.
Offense comes up now 2nd and 8 after that very short gain on the completion. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Rough start to the series there. Offensive holding backs him up. It'll be 2nd down and long. To throw, it's Carr. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Touchdown, Irish. An explosive play all the way to the end zone.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the 3rd quarter. And trying to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this? Look out, he's breaking free. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
The defense has got to start committing more guys to stopping the run because on these quarterback runs, think about it, Chris, you're adding a hat as the offense, and that's why it's such an advantage. He's obviously got the athleticism to do so, and here he picks up a huge gain. Nice explosive run from the quarterback.
As we hit the quarter break, Oklahoma has the lead. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll run it to the left. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the Soft were able to bring him down quickly. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Notre. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it with room to run. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, that was the defense's chance to get off the field. It's 3rd down, you're trailing, have to get the ball back, and they give up a conversion. That is a back-breaking play for this defense.
The Sooners pick up enough for a first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Fights off a defender. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game.
Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number 1, your secondary player has to stay home and defend the pass. Then you've got to get off blocks up front and win your one-on-ones. If you can do that as a front 7, you can stop the run without the help of that secondary, and you can shut down the RPO.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field to 5 wide. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Catch made on the out route. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is why 1st and 2nd down success is so critical. You give yourself a 3rd and short, and now you can throw it or run it. And a lot of us thought they were going to run it here, but you can still put this ball in the air, and the quarterback is able to get a nice completion, and they're able to move the chains.
And the Sooners line up on 1st and 10 now. Dropping back, it's Notre. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Second and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. chewing clock with the running game. After the run, there's a man down, injured on the field. It could be a concern as they move forward in this playoff. They've converted both third down attempts on the drive so far, but now it's 3rd and 8. The play clock down at 5. We're going to get a timeout call here. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
What a great stop by this defense on a 3rd down. And now the biggest decision of the entire game. Are they going to go for it or punt it away?
This one downed at the 15. Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Pressure on late in this playoff game. Down 3. They've got to make something happen right here. Hand off to the back. Running with purpose. Breaks the tackle to get back to line of scrimmage, but that's it.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Important 2nd down play coming up. To throw, it's Carr. Looking for the wideout. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
I think they need to change up the coverage here. Man coverage is just not going to work. Number 1, this quarterback is seeing it really well, so his recognition allows him to attack these tight windows and find the matchup that he likes. Number 2, you're not staying with this wide receiver on the outside. He is a matchup that you cannot defend. So now you've got to think about zone defense. This defense got to change it up.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. All right, serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? He keeps it on a design run. Game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. The sure hands. It's Graham.
This battle on the outside is fun to watch. Chris, they're doing a good job on both sides. This is good execution by the quarterback and wide receiver. They complete the slant. But how about the defensive back? He's right in his hip pocket. So right when that ball is completed, he gets him down to the ground.
Here we are late in a 1-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. It's caught, and he's got a lane. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Notre Dame. And jump on top now here in the 4th.
You dream of these scenarios as a quarterback and as an offense. You're down, you've got to drive the field and put the ball in the end zone, and they're able to do it right here. execution. They're able to take the lead.
PAT up and good. So the lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Sategna. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. To the air, it's Mateer. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
You got 4 verticals with man coverage. You got to pick your best matchup. He finds his best wide receiver, and now it's just a one-on-one. That's a great catch down the field, great ball placement. Even better, though, it is a massive completion for this offense.
He goes out of bounds, but gets inside the 40.
This is exactly where you want to attack in this situation. Outside of the numbers and then past the chains. Every single time this quarterback drops back, he needs to be looking to those areas.
Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver makes the grab. Refuses to be stopped. After second effort, he's brought down, but it's past the marker. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
That is a perfect start to this drive for this quarterback. He's 3 for 3, and now he needs to start locating those wide receivers that are down the field. Find the seams in this defense and push it into scoring territory.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Any offense loves to call a play on 1st and 5 after that offsides penalty. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
They look to throw it here on second down. Tries to get it to the running back, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Chris, this is a tough situation for a quarterback. Defense is in dime defense, which means that there's 2 extra defensive backs on the field. It means that there's tight windows down the field. I would always look towards the sideline or those checkdowns, the backside of the backfield over the middle. A lot of times you can gain some yardage just dumping it off short.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, this defense has been tough today. And, Chris, you're forced into a situation where you're probably going for it here on 4th down. This is where it's about players, not plays. I say it constantly. I say it all the time. Who's your best player? He gets the ball right here.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Might be for the ball game. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? He'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That is perfect execution there.
These are critical moments in a playoff game. You're down, it's 4th down, you're forced into being aggressive, but Chris, they're able to get the conversion. That is really good execution and maybe something that they can build a little momentum off here in this ball game.
1st and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the 4th quarter? They'll try to run this one in. And no, they stop him short of the goal line. They'll bring up 2nd and goal. The Sooners will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Trying for the touchdown. They'll test the left side. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. The Sooners answer with a score of their own.
That is just a great offensive series when they needed it most, and they set themselves up to allow that run game to just punch it in right near the goal line. That is a great job. I tell you what, execution at its finest.
That one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the false start will back him up, sets up a 1st and 15 now. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's hauled in way downfield. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. Here we go, one of the biggest moments of the game so far. The field goal unit out there for a high-pressure attempt. Oh, it's no good. The CFP journey ends with that missed kick.